Well, up next, we're going to have our good friend Darin Gaub. Darin, I think he's actually live on location too, aren't you, Darin? Tell the people where you're reporting from.
Yeah, I'm at the DoubleTree Hotel in downtown Helena, Montana, at the county's GOP election party, where I serve as the chairman here. And Montana Republican politics is a little different than a lot of states, and we haven't got a whole lot as far as results go yet. But we're anticipating the ability to have a supermajority in both the House and the Senate on the governorship and all statewide offices. That is definitely a blessing. We've got a great governor, lieutenant governor, and the attorney general. So we're watching closely, and I will tell you what has been awesome is we've had over 150 people just in this county monitoring all of our all the polling places and everything regarding the election, and we're making sure that we see everything's getting taken, having its picture taken and video recorded, and we're involved in all of it. So it's a great place to be, and if you're in Montana, it's a great day to be a Republican.
Hey, man, I'm just looking at the results here that I just got handed. CNN polls are saying this is national. Republicans 141, Democrats 81. So it is a bit of a bloodbath there. It's 40-40 in the Senate. And I'm absolutely convinced that, the constitutional amendment that they put out there that made senators, directly elected rather than elected by their state reps is something that really needs to be repealed. What do you think about that?
I agree. In fact, we're working on a way to work with that, although that's a federal law type of thing right now. We're trying to work with some ways to make that possible, even in this state. It's not the same thing, but it ends up with the same result. I think that part is absolutely essential to get back to that, because our state legislatures are much more well-rounded, and the senators are supposed to work for the state, just like the representatives are supposed to work for their constituencies within their districts. So I'm with you there. But in the meantime, for now, one thing about Montana is this is the first time in over 20 years where we've had two representatives. And we're going to see how our western district, the western side of Montana, plays out. I think our eastern district is pretty safely in the hands of Congressman Matt Rosendale, which is a good thing. We like him. He's done a great job up there in Congress for us.
Yeah, that's good. Montana is absolutely beautiful territory. I was stationed up in the South Dakota area. So Montana, South Dakota, at least the western half of South Dakota over by Mount Rushmore, and then Wyoming. That's all beautiful territory out there. Did you have a governor's race this year?
We don't. We've got 2 more years until we do that again.
Do you have every 6 years there?
No, it's every 4 years with the term limit of 8.
With a term limit of 8. Okay. All right. Very good. Well, I'm still waiting to hear something back from, the corrupt Pennsylvania voting system where I live, because I know Mastriano should have taken this, hands down. But that whole thing, that Philadelphia is so corrupt, it's not even remotely funny. So we'll find out there, and then I still want to hear from the Kerry Lake campaign, and we know all the shenanigans. I was getting videos at 10 o'clock this morning, people showing me, people standing out there saying, hey, the voting machines aren't working, the poll judges and poll workers, and saying, just throw it in a box and we'll count it later. So, the Democrats know where to target. They target Philadelphia, they target Arizona, they tried to hit Georgia, and I don't think they had much luck, because I think people saw through it this time in Georgia with Herschel Walker and the few others.
Yeah, that's definitely the case in those locations, and I think a lot of people around the country are really accelerating their focus on those issues. We're obviously Philadelphia, places like that, it's just going to take a long time to clean it out if you ever actually get to that point. But I will tell you here, most of the Democrats, of course, mailed their ballots in because that's what they do. But the lines after 5 p.m. today in our county, which is a very actually Democrat-heavy county in town, were out the door. People were stacked up. And when that happens, that's Republicans voting. And we know that. So we're pretty excited for our state. And I'm pretty sure that we're going to see some big changes in our country. That's what we hope for anyways.
Yeah. Before you leave, I want you to tell people about your organization, RestoreLiberty.org. Tell people what you do over there.
Okay, yeah. Myself and my co-founder, Blaine Holt, who's on Newsmax all the time as well. He lives in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. We're Restore Liberty. Restore-liberty.org is our website, and we work mostly with county sheriff races, school boards, judge races, endorsing people, educating them on constitutional governance, biblical citizenship, and a lot of other things that would take a long time to go through, but it's just a grassroots organization of dedicated, faithful patriots. No celebrity, none of that circus involved. We're just out there getting dirty and doing the hard work. And we're only about a year and a half old, and we got almost 40 state directors, and we're going to continue to grow and be effective as we possibly can.
Absolutely. Well, keep up the good work, brother, and appreciate you being on here for our last hour. We got all the West Coasters on for the last hour here, so keep up the good work out there.
All right. Hey, thanks, John. Have a great day.
All right,
God
brother.
bless everybody.
All right. God bless. Well, to the next West